people, how are you? So I posted that I was going to create a PDF, and I did, but I wanted to get on here and actually go over the services with you because I thought that would be a little more intimate. And I know in the beginning of my journey, like, I really could have used someone that was willing to be a little more informative with me, especially being new and not really knowing like where to start. What should I do? How do I do it? So that is what my goal is to help every new VA start from scratch. So let's dive into these services. It is 275 services, and I do want to talk to you about them. I want to go in deep. I want to get descriptive because I want you to truly understand the opportunity that you have as a virtual assistant. Becoming a virtual assistant, your opportunities are endless, guys. They truly are, because you can create and do anything you want to. That's why, for one, it is important for you to build your online presence. You want people to be able to search you up, your potential clients, and find some evidence of who you say you are. That's how you get paid the high ticket price, not by treating it as a side gig. So let's talk about these services. So first of all, what I want you guys to do is get you a notebook, a piece of paper, pull up Google Docs, whatever you need to start taking notes. Pause this video, get yourself situated, get you a drink, whatever you need, because we're going to dive in for about 30 minutes of what you can do on your journey. So, first of all, find out what services businesses need. Remember, if you've listened to any of my other videos, I've told you that research is the foundation of your business, of being a virtual assistant. So get out there, start researching businesses that you would like to work with, I would say, and see what services they're needing. Get in Facebook groups, see what business owners are talking about that are their pain points. That is the first step, and that is the key to truly attracting your client. Then take a skills inventory, meaning write down all of the skills that you are confident with doing, that you feel you know how to do, or skills that you want to do. So if you want to do email management, write it down. Do you know how to create filters? Do you know how to create rules? Do you know how to label? That is important in being an email manager. Play around with it with your own, because you are your own first client. So if you're using Gmail or Outlook, and most small businesses are going to have Gmail accounts or Outlook accounts. So play around with your own. Start organizing your own email, because you actually, when you're outreaching, you can take a screenshot of your own inbox and send it to your potential client when you're pitching them. That makes you stand outside of everyone else that's going to pitch them. Guys, I'm begging you, when you're pitching your clients, do something different. This is coming from a person who has served as a virtual assistant and a person who is now hiring virtual assistants. I'm always looking for that wow factor, or somebody to show me that they go above and beyond, and that working with me isn't just to get a paycheck, but you're going to actually treat my business as your own, truly. And then, guys, choose the services you want to offer. After you do that skills inventory and you make the list, choose the skills you want to offer. Write them down and then start going deep into the skills. Now, if you find some skills that you don't know how to do, but you would like to learn, get on YouTube, get on Google, learn how to do them. Use them on yourself, because again, you're your own first client, guys. So let's talk about some of these services. First of all, for administrative support, Managing your client's calendar or their schedule, that's going to be a big one. Building or managing databases, booking appointments and calls, making travel arrangements, monitoring their voicemail, online file management in Google Drive or Dropbox, data entry, generating reports, creating forms, preparing slideshows. That is a big one for course creators and coaches. Guys, I wish I had someone to create my slides. If you put that in your packages and you're reaching out to course creators or coaches, you're going to grab their attention, because that is time consuming and that would truly help the business owner. There are so many coaches out here and so many course creators that would die for someone to create their slides. Trust and believe me, in my mastermind group, business owners are talking about that all the time. They need virtual assistants to help them prepare for their webinars and their master classes. So look into something like that if you're interested or know how to create slides in PowerPoint or even Canva. You can create slides in Canva and Google Slides, guys. Play around, create your own slides, advertise with using slides, and make your portfolio out of a slide, just so that you can get practice in using the slides, guys. Seriously, I'm telling you, I'm not lying to you. PDF conversions, PDF merging or splitting, drafting letters, emails, internal communications, etc., preparing their agendas, sending cards and gifts for holidays, thank yous, milestone events. Employers need that. Personal online shopping, setting up spreadsheets, drafting presentation slides, coordinating with vendors, collecting documents for tax season, updating member records, uploading presentations on slides or presentations, creating questionnaires or surveys, creating email signatures. Guys, create you an email signature. As a matter of fact, I have a step-by-step training on creating you a email signature. I am going to include it under this video for you guys to create your email signature. That's part of building your online presence. So when you're reaching out to your potential client, you're looking professional. Let's see. Recruiting for new hires or other freelancers, interviewing applicants for them, resume writing. You could also do customer service, setting up a support desk, processing orders and shipments, processing refunds, handling customer inquiries, operating live chat. These are all services that you can offer to business owners that have online stores like a Shopify, an Amazon store. They need help. They need these services. Following up on orders, preparing meeting minutes, Google preparing meeting minutes. That is a big one. People miss it all the time and they don't think to offer it. And when your client is posting for help, they don't always think to put the tedious details that they need. Sometimes they don't know how to describe their pain points, and sometimes they just don't know what they need outsourced. So when you say little things like that, that will catch their attention, like, oh man, I do need help with that. I've landed clients like that regularly. I can't speak today, guys. Sorry. Where were we? So, creating meeting minutes. What else? Oh, chasing outstanding payments like collections, inviting and approving requests to join a membership community like on Facebook, setting up or updating CRM tools. A CRM is customer relationship management. CRM is something that if I was you as a general admin, I would really get familiar with a CRM. Actually, I would get you a CRM, because no one told me in the beginning, but it is going to be essential for you guys to build out an email list, seriously. And that's the email list will go in your CRM. So if you don't know what a CRM is, start researching it. And if you can provide services for a CRM, that is a higher paid service. You could get paid very well for really being knowledgeable with CRMs. So email inbox management, as we talked about in the beginning, you can set up Gmail for them or any other email. Reply to common questions, flag important messages that need a reply from the client, following up on a sent email from your client, sending to their audience or their potential customers, unsubscribing from unwanted potential lists like all the junk mail, tagging and archiving emails, forwarding messages and inquiries to other team members, using email plugins to optimize, drafting responses. You can draft automatic responses. So if your client has a business where it's frequently asked questions, people are writing in or emailing with the same questions, you can create templates to draft up automatic replies to those messages. There's a lot of businesses like that, and if you know how to do that, that would be essential for a business owner. So finance is another service that you can offer a business. And sometimes businesses don't always come out and be like, I need finance help. So you could put in your packages that you create invoice templates, you send invoices, process payments, manage affiliate payouts, update a profit or loss statement, bookkeeping, handling basic payroll duties, reconciling bank and credit cards, cash flow maintenance, payroll in a whole, sending payment reminders, entering payables and receivables, creating month-end reports, creating year-end reports, dealing with delinquent accounts, finding cost savings opportunities. That'll help a business owner tremendously. Project management. Project management is another service that you could offer that's a high paid service. So if you can get detailed in understanding what's needed in project management and you offer that as a service, you could get paid a nice amount of money. So my VAs that go through my program, the ones that have offer project management and being new and not making no income claims, let me state that now, but from my experience with the women that have went through my group and my program and have actually offered project management, offered it for $50 an hour out the door and have been making good money since. So I'm not saying every business owner will just come out and pay you $50 an hour, but it's possible, very possible, especially the more you can offer. So let's talk a little bit about project management. Project management would be assigning tasks to team members or freelancers, setting deadlines for tasks, monitoring progress, overseeing quality control, creating status reports, setting up new products using templates, writing SOPs, which is standard operating procedures, monitoring cost estimates and budget, creating reports and gathering documentation, running risk assessments, setting up new tools, getting content approved by key stakeholders. So if there's partners in the business, just getting it approved by everybody. Formatting documents in Excel, PowerPoint, Word. Looking for sponsorship opportunities. Anytime you can help them with funding, any type of funding for their business, that's a big plus. And those are the services that'll help you get paid more. So you could also offer blog or website management, another high paid service. Formatting blog posts, updating plugins, repairing and updating broken links, managing replying to comments, setting up 301 redirects, tracking 404 errors via a plugin, reporting trends in blog activity such as hot topics or comment activity, removing unwanted pages in posts, tracking website metrics, and knowing how to read Google Analytics, integrating social media links on websites, making content mobile friendly, app integration and automation like using Zapier. That's website management. You could offer website maintenance, another high-end service. Anything with websites is going to be a high-end service. Making security updates, managing backups, setting up new sites, adding new pages, customizing themes, installing and updating plugins, setting up integrations with social media, mailing lists, etc., setting up and integrating a shop page and or payment gateway, creating a custom favicon. A favicon is the little picture you see when you go to a website. The tab is usually the company's logo pop up on the tab when you search a website. That's a favicon. And in my program and in some of my trainings, I show you how to create your own favicon. So when you're client outreaching, and some businesses look for this to make sure that you are professional and you are who you say you are. Because the favicon, when you give them your website and they go to your website, your logo is going to pop up on that tab. So you could also offer event management. So far, I've given you 106 services that you can offer. Now, we're going to go a little bit into event management and see what you can offer there. I like event management. So in the online world, events usually come in the shape of an online webinar, a summit, something like that. And if you can learn how to manage that event, that's another high paid service, guys. So researching leads for guest speakers, communicating and coordinating with guest speakers, setting up promotion for the event, including creating promotional materials, advertising for marketing, setting up the tech platform for the event, like GoToWebinar, Zoom, Adobe Connect, Join.me, Google Meet, being available during the event in case any glitches come up, moderating the chat during the event. That is an important one because you don't want your client to miss any questions or important information from their guests. Then managing post-event feedback, which is sending audience surveys or following up with the guest speakers. Another high-end service is email marketing. Email marketing is a service that many businesses need. Majority of businesses use email marketing because this is how they nurture their tribe. You should be using email marketing as you grow as well so that you can nurture your tribe. But email marketing, you can set up auto responses. Yes, we have a lot, guys. Bear with me. Schedule email campaigns, design email templates, managing the newsletter, email lists, segmentation, which means grouping out their list, how people subscribe to their list. Did they subscribe via a free event? Did they subscribe via downloading a checklist? Things like that. And when I give you these services, you don't have to offer all of these services. You can pick and choose what services you want to offer. You create your packages, because there is many business owners that don't need everything. They may just need what you're offering. They don't need all the tools in the toolbox, or they can get by with using just what you offer, and then they manage the rest. You never know. So don't doubt if you're not able to offer everything in email management or event management, you're not going to offer it in your package. No, if that's something you like to do, offer what you can do, because there's always going to be someone, I'm telling you, that need something. They're not always going to need everything. Scrubbing the email list, meaning taking people off that's not opening their emails. So when you get into email marketing, you'll see on the platform, it shows you how many clicks you get, how many opens you get, and things like that. So if they're sending their subscribers emails, and these subscribers are not opening the emails, and they haven't opened them for like 60 days, then take them off the email list, because as the email lists grow, your client has to pay for those subscribers that's on the list. So there's no sense of them paying for someone who's not looking at their content. You can monitor that for them. That saves them money. Product launch management. Track email campaigns like click-throughs, conversions, unsubscribes, sending test copies of newsletters, cleaning up email database, setting up new email marketing accounts. You can also offer online store management. So guys, we are at service 135. I'm sorry, 125. I'm sorry. And we are this far. I'm sure you guys have found something that you like to do, or that sounds interesting that you can look into. The goal is to just get started. In this journey, in this field, you always are going to learn as you go. You're not going to know everything about everything, and you don't have to know everything about everything before you get started. Just pick those things that you know or you want to learn, and go. Get started, because you're not going to make money until you get started. So online store management, registering domain names and setting up the storefront, uploading product images, uploading product specifications, writing product descriptions, setting up payment options, setting up inventory management platforms, setting up fulfillment systems, setting up gift certificates and coupons, setting up refund policies, managing marketplace accounts, product SEO optimization, product category management. And online store management, guys, is another high-end service where you can get paid a nice amount of money to offer this service to a business. You also can offer processing and fulfilling the orders, coupon data entry, managing inventory, managing the payment systems, and just communicating with vendors and contractors such as product photographers or description writers or shipping companies. So you also can offer content marketing. Have you heard of content marketing? Sure, you heard of content creation. Don't know if you heard of content marketing, but content marketing, you can offer content production and support, sourcing photos, editing photos, creating graphics, uploading posts, setting featured images, formatting posts to be published, scheduling posts to be published, improving posts with social share options such as click to tweet, adding internal links to posts, adding affiliate links to posts, adding content upgrades, proofreading posts, editing posts, coordinating with contributors and guest posters, managing the editorial calendar. Generating topic ideas, putting together resource pages, drafting content, topic research, compiling, formatting, and uploading ebooks, writing guest posts, adding meta descriptions, tags, and images to posts, finding statistics, sourcing into add into posts. So yes, that is a service. Improving old posts with new data or content, repurposing, adding captions to posts, adding citations to posts, moderating blog comments, drafting weekly newsletter content, creating and managing giveaways and promotions, designing filters and brochures, graphic design, logo design, infographic design, writing press releases, and creating case studies. You also can offer podcast management, which is trending right now. There's a lot of podcasts popping up, and there's a lot of podcasts already out there that's doing very well. You could offer podcast management by prospecting guests for them. So outreaching for guests for the podcast, for the guests and for the podcast host to interview. Script writing, selecting tools for recording space, setting up online hosting, submitting podcasts to directories, troubleshooting recordings, writing show notes, doing episode transcription, which you can use. Anything that you transcribe for a client, you can use for social media content and repurpose it. That is one of the easiest ways to get content from your client. If they're a podcast host, that is how you get great content from the shows that they do, going through editing and taking little clips out and posting on social media platforms. Setting up guest calls with online recording software, coordinating interviews, researching background on podcast guests, organizing episode content, scheduling the content, repurposing episodes into new content, analyzing podcast marketing efforts. You also can help them create guest submission forms and contracts, because sometimes podcasters don't always think about having a contract with their guests, and they'll have a guest that may not want them to post their information in certain areas. So if you get the guest to sign that contract, the podcast host is allowed to do whatever they want with the content that they done together. So that's important, because that's coming up more and more since there's becoming more and more podcasts. You could offer audio video production. If you're into videos or audio tracks such as podcasts or YouTube videos, so you could write scripts for this. Producing content such as intros, outros, illustrations, editing content, uploading videos to hosting platforms such as YouTube or Vimeo, uploading audio to host platforms such as Apple Podcasts or Stitcher There is Apple Music, Amazon Music. Oh my goodness, there are so many podcast platforms now. Let's see. Image editing, basic for each audio or video piece. Removing background noise from audio. Adding intros and outros to audio or video files. Inserting audio or video files onto blog or website. Sharing audio or video files across social media platforms. I know these don't sound like services, but they are. And for people that's in these particular niches or industries, they look for these type of services. They look for help with these type of services. And to cap it off, doing audio and video transcription, there go transcription again, and adding subtitles to video content. You could also offer SEO. Search engine optimization is another high-paid service. And when I created this list, I tried to go through and find all the services where you would get paid well for, because you are just starting and you need to grow your revenue. So I wanted to pick out the services that would be beneficial for you to offer, be worth you actually offering, so that you can grow your revenue. So with SEO, you could offer keyword research, writing meta tags and meta descriptions, tagging images and links, including target keywords and website content, tracking and monitoring keyword performance, analyzing SEO results of competitors, keyword ranking reports, analytics reporting, setting up link building campaigns, renaming files, submitting content to website directories, listing website and online local business directories, researching backlink opportunities, reviewing website backlinks, making SEO improvements, headlines, page titles, content, images, tracking content position in search engines, monitoring algorithm updates, creating catchy headlines and subheadlines, leaving comments on other blogs, researching SEO trends. I'm not into SEO like that as far as offering it for a service, but I know that SEO definitely is a benefit to my business, especially when I am putting funnels out and I'm putting certain podcasts out and things like that. So SEO is definitely a service that a lot of business owners pay well for, because it's such a tedious industry, it's such a tedious service that they don't have time to learn it and they don't have time to do it. So if you can offer anything with SEO, that is definitely a well-paid service. So we are coming to the end, guys. You could offer social media and community management. Now, this is one of the more popular ones, social media manager. And in social media manager, you do not have to offer all of the things. Anything that you offer is going to be a benefit. Trust and believe. Because for the online world, social media is how businesses get their message out. So social media management is popular, and depending on how you truly perform and serve your client, it is a high paid service. It's a higher paid service. So social media management and community management is setting up new pages and accounts or groups like Facebook or LinkedIn, promoting new posts across various platforms, promoting old posts via social media, promoting posts of others via social media, keeping the conversation going via social media by creating polls, for example, or surveys, sharing images, videos, articles, auditing current profiles, accounts, groups, etc., monitoring for profile or page mentions, replying to mentions, messages, comments on social media, writing relevant post content, creating, managing a social media content calendar, replying to a forwarding customer service comment or message, designing banners, headers, and backgrounds, researching trending topics on social media, growing social media following, creating giveaways and contests, researching popular hashtags for your client's niche, setting up social media scheduling tools such as Buffer, Tailwind, Hootsuite. Any of those are scheduling tools that you can use for your client. It's a bunch of them out there. Uploading content to social media tools, writing or updating online business profiles, repurposing content into social media posts, managing online communities such as Facebook groups or other online forums, tracking engagement metrics, developing monthly, quarterly social media strategies. That would be a benefit for a lot of business owners, guys. Inviting followers to attend events, monitoring online reviews, monitoring industry news, researching hashtags. I could go on and on with social media manager, but you get the drift with that. So we are on 251, and this is sales funnels that you could offer. Now, sales funnels is a very high paid service. Let's talk about sales funnels for a little bit, because sales funnels is what get your client's message out there and generate revenue for your client. If you go in there and you do a good job, you are an asset if you can do anything with a sales funnel to offer your client. And if you have experience in sales funnels, you could get with businesses that don't have funnels and offer them these services at a nice rate where you're going to be living really comfortable. Russell Brunson is the king of funnels. Research Russell Brunson, that's my mentor, and you will understand how important sales funnels is. So you could set up webinars, provide tech support during the webinars, setting up and updating sales funnels, setting up, managing paid traffic ads, creating and running ad campaigns on Facebook or Instagram, audience segmentation, optimizing ads by changing demographic settings, researching competitors, fans, and followers, audience cloning, designing and writing copy for ads, tracking actions that users take on the ads, determining the cost per action or cost per lead, evaluating the ROI of paid campaigns. ROI is return on investment. Creating newsletters and autoresponder sequences, creating landing pages, creating sales pages, managing product launches. Let's see what else I got down here. Creating opt-in forms, creating online course content, competitor research, summarizing the latest research findings that pertain to the client's niche. And coming to the end, guys, you can simply offer outreach. Outreach is building relationships, is something that many entrepreneurs know they need but don't have time to do. So if you can offer that, that is also a great service. And with outreaching, you can offer contacting influencers and potential partners on behalf of your client, participating in relevant groups or forums for your client, reaching out to advertisers for ads or sponsored posts, finding guest post opportunities, lead generation, reaching out to website owners for backlinks, growing and managing affiliate programs, setting up interviews, distributing press releases, booking speaking engagements, writing pitches, guest posts, podcasts, affiliate outreach, and media outreach. Guys, I said I was going to give you 275 services. I just gave you 282 services that you can go out there, get started now, and start generating revenue. All right, guys, if you have any questions, book a strategy call under this video, a free strategy call. Let's jump on, see what's going on, where your pain points is at, and how we can help you. Strategy calls are free. Book at the link under this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your day or night.